Moist heat. For steaming, the necessary heat is created simply by the injection of steam. An especially important feature for high food quality here is the optimum steam saturation in the cooking cabinet. ClimaPlus Control regulates this climate by the precise addition of hygienic fresh steam, perfectly adapted to both cooking process and load. Products which you would traditionally have prepared by steaming, stewing, blanching, poaching, boiling or simmering can now all be prepared in your ClimaPlus Combi. Moist heat is activated by pushing the blue key. The setting is now displayed. 100 degrees in the cooking chamber, 100 degrees C in the cooking cabinet. This can be altered between 30 and 130 degrees. The required humidity has been preset by the manufacturers to 100%. The letters H for hours and M for minutes will be flashing on the display. For all cooking methods, the ClimaPlus Combi must be preheated. By pressing and holding down the time key, the ClimaPlus Combi goes into the continuous run mode. Now close the cooking cabinet door. Hygienic fresh steam from the steam generator is injected into the cooking cabinet. ClimaPlus Control ensures that the steam saturation is achieved quickly and remains constant throughout the entire cooking process. You see condensation on the glass? That means the preheating temperature has been reached. Your ClimaPlus Combi is now ready for action. You can now load the cooking cabinet. Lengthwise loading means cooking different products simultaneously is no problem at all. When doing so, please use rational GN containers in sizes 1/3, 1/2 or 1x1. You can even cook vegetables and fish at the same time. Are you using perforated GN trays? If so, load your ClimaPlus Combi from bottom to top so that no unwanted condensation can drip from one product onto another. You can prepare a much greater range of different foods using rational GN containers. Because an impressive technological feature of your ClimaPlus Combi is that there is no transference or impairment of tastes. You can load your ClimaPlus Combi as best befits your working schedule. Products that need longer can be loaded into the cooking cabinet earlier, and those which are done more quickly can be loaded later. Or you can load the cooking cabinet continuously. This way you can always work flexibly. If you need to interrupt the cooking process, this can be done at any time by simply opening the door. As the door handle is bidirectional, opening whether it is pushed to the left or the right, you can even open it with your elbow, which can be quite practical in certain circumstances. Your ClimaPlus Combi can provide you with an unlimited array of possibilities for cooking food in moist heat. Vario steaming between 30 and 99 degrees C, steaming at 100 degrees, and for the times when you are in a hurry, there's always forced steaming between 100 and 130 degrees. Vario steaming is good to use for cooking especially delicate products at between 30 and 99 degrees. Traditionally, this is referred to as boiling, simmering or poaching. You can now use all these methods in your ClimaPlus Combi. You can heat up sausages with Vario steam at 72 degrees core temperature and 80 degrees cooking cabinet temperature. No burst bangers and no loss of protein. For high protein products, this is the ideal cooking process. Fish, egg garnish or desserts like crème caramel can be prepared very lightly and delicately, all quite simple and in irresistible quality. The reduced time requirement combined with the low input of goods means more profit for you. This will also enable you to greatly increase the choice of dishes you can offer. Preparing food with VarioSteam eliminates the need for additional checks during the cooking process because, in contrast to cooking in ovens, frying pans or tins, the temperature remains within the set range, enabling the food to be cooked evenly. Eggs for breakfast can be kept warm at 68% in the cooking cabinet without their consistency changing. This enables you to plan your mise en place for the breakfast buffet much better. Thanks to the unpressurized steam, you can add spices and seasoning to the food before cooking. This gentle cooking process enables you to use much less spice and seasoning so that the food's own taste is much more intensive. Let's now turn to steaming at 100 degrees. We'll do this with foods you would traditionally have steamed, stewed, blanched or simmered in water. At this setting, you cook side dishes, fresh vegetables, pastries and meat. If you want to cook rice or other grain products, you simply add water. For pilau rice, 2 parts water to 1 part rice at 100 degrees. For risotto rice, 2.5 to 1 at 96 degrees. For sushi rice, 1.5 to 1 at 95 degrees. The longer you allow the product to soak, the shorter the cooking time. The best results can be achieved by using the correct accessories. If you are cooking finely chopped vegetables, for instance, the container must be appropriately flat and the contents not too high. This will greatly reduce cooking times compared to those required in pans. So you need tomate concassé, peeled lemons, or peeled onions for your mise en place. This can also be done simply and quickly in your ClimaPlus Combi. If things have to happen quickly, then select forced steaming, for which temperatures of between 100 and 130 degrees are available. To guarantee the best possible results here too, use rational special accessories like the perforated GN containers for cooking potatoes. These enable the steam to penetrate the potatoes even faster and more intensively. And their reinforced sides make them very stable and reliable.